What do you mean those crayons are stale? They're from last year. What are you expecting, man? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hopefully this thing is on. Otherwise I just wasted my breath on all that good stuff. Welcome everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000. And grabs lava cookie tray and what sneaks back to the kitchen for a second time. What the heck is going on, you guys? Quit stealing the cookies. They're for everybody, not just for you guys. Oh, lots of fun. Lots of fun. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. And Sue says, I hear you. Yvonne says, hi, Doc. Hear you. Okay, thank you. And excellent. I'm glad that I'm on. And welcome, everyone. And of course, yeah, what you're seeing there is some of wonderful Ragnar back on day 130. So that is pretty awesome. Love watching all that bacon, and I figured we'd start the show out with a little bit of bacon on the screen today. So that's kind of what I found. I thought, yeah, that's bacon. We'll use that. And there we are. So wonderful to have everyone on board. Welcome to the moderators. Right now I see Arizona Snowman is in the house. Welcome, as well as C&D Boy. Glad to have you back, Bob. Good to see you. And Piggy is not here yet. I'm sure she'll be along soon, or sooner or later. I did start early here today, and that was actually a double click accident. It wasn't supposed to happen yet. It was supposed to wait for another half hour, but it's okay. We got on, we're on, we're gonna go do it. Gut Punch. Oh, good day. Don't know if I've seen you in here before. And let's see. We got our moderators, so I'm gonna say hi to everyone real quick, and I'm sure there's gonna be more people that pop in. So let's see what we got going. And boy, that thing is full of commercials. Who the heck monetized that? Pardon me. All right. Anyway, good to have you guys here. So, of course, you know who got the cookies, don't you? On my boo-boo. He was waiting to get in here and get cookies. He hasn't gotten cookies for a long time. But he's stocked up now. There we go. And but he will get his cookies since he hasn't had any for a while. So there you go. Lucas Snow, aka Cookie Monster. And he's got his cookies. So all good. And Lucas did make it in first. And even on my accidental boo-boo, he got in there first. So yeah, draws an arrow into the volcano. Yeah, that guy over there. That's where the cookies are, Lucas. You gotta go get them. I'm kidding. What? Me like cookies? Num num num. Yeah, we all like cookies, and pretty good. And okay. Don't like a new name too much though. What? Thanks, Dr. Fox. Don't like the new name too much though. Okay, well, I was trying that out. Volcano X is what we wanted to call this stream. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm not exactly 100% sure with that name either. I've been pondering it and throwing it around my head a little bit, but we're going to see what we can do. For right now, you're still watching the Volcano Eruption live stream, and that's where we are. So okay, was not talking about that. New volcano stream name is good. Oh, okay. Well, the name. Oh, the Cookie Monster name is what you're talking about? No, also known as Cookie. Yeah. Bar. Yeah, never mind. Kim, that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to say hi to everyone. So, welcome to all of you. Glad to have you on board. And of course, I already got Lucas Snow, Diane Craig. Welcome back. Sharon Stewart is here. I like the. Yeah, maybe I'm going to do a poll. Let me do that. Okay. Do you like the new name of Volcano X for the stream? Oops, X for this stream. That is going to be a poll, and that is what we're going to put up there. It's a simple one. It's either yes or no. So we're asking the community, and that will go up there at the top. And there, we did that. So you guys can hit that at your leisure. If during the stream here somebody wants to bop that and say yes or no to whether you like it or not. And we are showing more commercials. Wow, there's lots of commercials in there. It's like every 3 minutes. I never put that many commercials in. Man. Okay, making me wonder what the heck they're doing. Okay, going back up the list here, so I did get to Diane Craig, Sharon Stewart, Juliet is in the house, Kim Raudenbush, of course, Henry Nelson made it back, Tetra, welcome back, Yvonne Kunkel, of course, being here, good to see you, Yvonne, DJ Puff III is here, Gut Punch, Pamela Moncure, also here, welcome back, Pamela, and all you others, glad to have you on board. Vincent Afton back in the house. Sharon Stewart, we got Henry, we got Echo the Bot, Echo the Bot, Echo the Bot. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And we got Juliet. Sue Hayes is here. And going up some more. Irish Monk made it back in. Kim Raudenbush doing all kinds of shenanigans. You guys watch yourself with that guy today. He's been up to no good. And going up the list a little bit more, did I see Linda earlier? Sharon Stewart we got, so all right, going up some more. Let's see, who else do we have here? Juliet we got, okay, Linda we got, going up, going up, going up. And I'm just trying to see who else we may have gotten. Let's see. Sandra Rockland, I don't know if I said hi to you. Welcome. Glad to have you back here. Anna Wallner also made it in. Good to see you, Anna. And going up a little bit more to find other ones. And by the way, I was just reading something, that's why I kind of hesitated. Sometimes you got to read what's actually on the screen. Ibito, welcome back. Glad to have you back on board. And going up some more to see who else snuck in the door that I may have missed. And going up the ladder pretty quick here, so we should find Jen Arts is here. Welcome, Jen. We got Sandra. All right. Going up some more, trying to find other names. And I think I've got most of you good people. Hermione is here as well. Good to see you, Hermione. And I did say Irish Monk already, so that's good. And going up a little bit more. I started way too early. Okay, there we go. We're at the top. Tom, I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Back down at the bottom, we see Brian Perfectability 999 also here. Louise is back. Good to see you. And let's see, who else snuck in while I was looking up at the top. Cookie Monster? Yeah. All right. I'm trying to see what else we've got going on here. Did I miss anybody? I think I got most of you. Anyway, if I didn't actually say your name, don't be offended. I will try to catch you as you're chatting. And Suhei says, I like Volcano Universe too. It also includes volcanoes on other planets. That's an interesting thing. You mean like Olympus Mons, the biggest one that we know of in our solar system? That is a pretty awesome sized volcano. And if you're walking up it, trying to get to the top, you better pack a lunch or 3 days or something like that. It's going to take you a while to get from the edge to the top. You can walk nicely. It won't be too hard of a climb, but it's going to take a while. Grandma B made it in. Welcome, Grandma B. I'm glad to have you on board. And I'm trying to fumble things here while I'm doing other stuff. And hopefully we will be able to see something going on here really quickly. And yeah, somebody was saying that there is a little bit of activity at our wonderful Stromboli, so I wanted to go over and have a look at that as soon as my equipment allows me to switch here. It's being slow. I don't know why it's so darn slow. And let's see. There we go. Oh, whoop, that didn't work. Oh boy, I have to redo that again. Let's try that again. Uh-oh, you're gonna get a funny screen on there. And oh, it actually put that screen on. That's not what I wanted, but all right, if it wants to do that, I'll battle it the other way, and we'll do it this way. Okay, there we go. And that is Stromboli right now, and so obviously it's in Italy / Sicily, if you want to call it that, out on its own little island right in between. But yes, it is active and doing some things. Jupiter, Moon, Io is the most volcanically active world in our solar system. And yes, it's got ice volcanoes. So you better like cold temperatures. And yeah, gee, Stromboli is being active. We like it. Okay, Stromboli with cheese. Well, I don't know if we can do that with cheese. I don't know if we got cheese in this Stromboli. What's that one look like? Let me see. I don't know how delicious that is. Yeah, apparently it has mozzarella in it. It looks like pepperoni and salami and all kinds of other good things in there. So it is definitely a good looking Stromboli. I definitely would recommend eating it. And one Stromboli to go, please, says Bill. Welcome, Bill. Glad to have you on board. Take two, they're small. Actually, no, these ones are quite big. And hey, where'd that go? All right, we've got a Stromboli thief here. Quick, mods, put the Stromboli detector at the gate. We want to see who is getting in there. Echo the Bot says, making me hungry. Why? We're not trying to make you hungry. We're just letting you watch a volcano on here. Just because it's called Stromboli doesn't mean anything, does it? Yum. All right, Kim, put it back. Yeah, it's too late. Kim's already scoffed it down. And wow, perfectibility for limestone. Wow, thank you kindly, Perfectibility 999. Brian, that's an awesome super chat. Perfectibility 999. And awesome. And I'm glad that you had a good day. That is cool. Okay, so thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. That is awesome. Thank you, Brian, and really like that. For limestone, that's awesome. Okay. All right, well, let's get over to what we want to actually look at, and that is our wonderful volcanoes in Italy. Hang on, we're switching here. Why is that gone wacko again? Okay, it'll switch. Give it a second. And I don't know what it's doing lately, but it's been doing things. Anyhow, from earlier today, of course, you see 16:03 is the time on the clock there. That is what it looked like at wonderful Etna, and it has been doing this all day long. And that, if we go back even a little bit further in time, we can see, and I will go back about 12 hours ago or so, and that's what it looked like. So pretty much the same thing, continued to smoke and steam. Bill Paget for Bill, that's awesome. 632 for Lemonstone. Okay. That's a new one. Definitely a new one. Thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat. Do appreciate that. Okay, Digital Dreamer, welcome back. Good to see you. And that is what? It's a 2x. What? Para 2? Come on. You nailed his foot with a lava rock. Nailed his foot with a lava rock. No, you don't do that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, so Etna looking pretty good, but smoking all day long, and that's about almost 5 p.m. When we get to about here. I'm not sure what time that is. 6:30. Still doing 6:30 p.m. What? I think we've got a some kind of a something stone thing. Diane Craig, wonderful. Diane, oh, I gotta write that down. Craig, and that is $4.99 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you kindly, Diane, and that's for the Flintstones. So yeah, those are going to be harder to accommodate, but yeah, yabba dabba doo. All right. Anyway, let's keep going and see what else we got going on here. And as we went on in time, the sun started going down. You did start to see a little bit of a different sheen or color to those clouds. The further we got towards sunset, of course, they grayed out a little bit, and it was soon after that we could not see anymore. And but you can see where it's coming from. That's the interesting part. So it's this front crater here that's doing its thing, and we do like that. You could see it from the backside as well, and wanted to have a quick peek there. Hopefully that'll bring it up. There you go. You notice up at the top you don't see as much of it. Mind you, this is also at 2:40 p.m. But you can definitely see that plume here heading outward, and that is pretty awesome. Do not confuse this here as being a plume. That's a cloud. Okay, this other stuff here is just off-gassing from the volcano. Looks pretty cool though, and we like it. Emma Trend in the house. Welcome. Glad to have you on board, and long time no see. Good to have you back. All right, looking in the foreground though, that looks pretty nice. I kind of like that, being able to see that beautiful trees and green and you know, almost makes you want to live there. Almost, except for that big thing right there. A little too close for comfort, but we do like it. It is pretty. Anyway, I'm moving ahead in time a little bit just so you can see what it's doing, and I jumped up another couple of hours. And as mentioned before, it continued to steam and smoke. That's kind of a silhouette shot, and then we get into the night scene. You can still see it puffing away up there, but that is about what we've got happening. And it is, in my opinion, pretty awesome looking. So definitely worthy of having a peek at it. Let's take you over to Iceland, though. And Iceland, of course, there is Ragnar. And Ragnar is a lovely beast no matter what. While that is on the screen here, I wanted to go do something else real quick. And that is stop my other video that I had running in the background here. Let's see, and just make sure I stop it in the right place, and then we should be okay. Yeah, right about there. Okay, that will be good. I will pause it there. We will go back to that later. And yes, Iceland. Beautiful looking day, a little bit less snow again. You can see it's melted quite a bit, and we like that. Of course, for those who are not familiar with this is Ragnar, and the valley here, Geldingadarler Valley up in the top area, and then the flow down here goes down into Knot Creeky down on the bottom. This hill here is what we nicknamed Ant Hill, and then there's another one just beyond it that's called Theater Hill, which is partially buried. If we slide back and forth a little bit, you can kind of see the area a little better, and there you can see the trail going up and then across the berm, and there's you zigzag up over here if you wanted to do that. And we can actually go ahead in time a little bit. It shows up a little better there. You can see people walking. There's a body there or two, and I'm seeing a couple here, a couple there, and of course that wants to refresh right while I'm doing that. Let's just look at what Reykjavik itself looks like right now. That is the capital city, and it is a lovely day there. And now that we're reset, let's go back to one of those pictures. Hey, I see a human up there. He moved. It's either that or a really big bug. And yeah, you can see a bunch of people in this particular shot. Right there, three there, a couple there, a bunch here. So yeah, we do have people still out there looking at the volcano. Always a wonderful sight to be able to see something as big as Ragnar. And we will pop over to the other channel, or the other camera. And no, that's not a UFO. That is a car out on the highway. It's not a flashlight up on the hill either. And I was looking at that when I seen that. There you can see the hill. And first thing I thought, yeah, that's got to be like somebody pointing his flashlight this way at the camera. There, of course, is parking lot 3 down there, and down below here, Knothaggy Valley. But when we go back, you can actually see, there we go. It is a car out on the highway. Would have been in right about that same spot, so that's pretty awesome. Anyway, when we scroll through the day, we do see that there was quite a bit of traffic over here on that side. As you can see, the parking lot had some cars in it. Definitely people wandering around. That's kind of a nice shot. A little bit of sun with the glow coming in there. Why is this not moving? There we go. And bring you right back over here to the end of Knothaggy Valley. And there's where the berm is, and you very clearly see the end of the lava flow, and that is always nice to be able to see that. If we go all the way to the other side and scroll down, you get to look at the valley itself a little bit more. And there you can see that big blue lake that you see on the map is would have been right around here, but I don't think that's going to happen again. What will happen to the parking lot now that the eruption is over? Well, apparently, from what I understand, is they are still charging for parking there. So I think that may still be going on for a while. So they may make it a permanent tourist attraction, but I don't know. Siggy's tripping over 4x4. Okay, picks of wood. Oh, okay. All right. Remember the first bacon? Yes, I remember first bacon, and the first bacon coming down into Nothaggy Valley. I remember that very well. That was that. A matter of fact, that day you could barely see out because of the way the weather was, and you could just see a little bit of that lava flow in the clouds and through the haze, and it was really kind of weird to see that. So but anyway, I liked it back then. It was awesome. Jane Bench also made it in the channel. Welcome, Jane. Glad to have you on board. Kananaskis Country also here. Yeah, that's okay. Snowman, that's what with lava workers on strike. Yep, lava workers on strike again. That figures. Did I say hi to Colin Deadman? I don't know if I did, but welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And did I miss anyone else? I'm just looking here to see if I did miss someone, but I think we're okay for right now. Billy Bob Joe was one of the ones I missed, but welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's continue on here. I am hoping that we're going to get a nice surprise. I have not looked at the harmonic tremor chart today yet, and I am about to redo it. So let's all share. And this is what we were seeing earlier, and I'm hoping that there's going to be data behind those lines. Right behind all this, I want to see everything up to that line, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. And guess what? We're not seeing any data. No data. Wagon wheel in it. Yeah. No data. Me mad. All right. Yep, we want to put that guy on the screen. That's what we get when we got no data. And it is unfortunate, but it's there. Or not there. Anyway, let's we see that this was up a little bit though, and that kind of gives us a little bit of a hint of where we're seeing it. We will go down and have a look at the Grindavik. That's the place. This one, Grindavik. We will take a look at its chart, and we see that's actually fairly level and probably declining just slightly. So our chart ended up about here, and that would make sense where we seen just a little bit of a rise, but we didn't see anything major after that, so no data. So we're probably looking at a decline at Ragnar as well. And that is very, very possible. I just don't know. It's unfortunate that the sensor is not working. It would really, really be nice if it did in the future. And let's see, I did not get our earthquakes up to date, but we can do that very quickly. and I'm not overly concerned with that. And we can get you over there in a second, as soon as we look at all these weird spots. Oh boy. Yeah, we got some weird earthquakes happening, and we'll get the other map to work as well. So we'll use this guy first, and yeah, you look at where the spots are, and right off the bat, I'm going, wow, what do we got happening here and here? Oh, here, and over here, and here, and how come we got this here? Why is this guy there? And if we slide up further north, we don't see anything up there, and we don't see anything out in the water out here on the Rikens Ridge. So let's get right into it and see what we've got. And boy, Grimsvatn is busy. Is there something interesting happening there? Maybe we're going to get an uptick on all the volcanoes all of a sudden. 1.3 kilometers down. That's not very far down. 2.1 at 7:01 a.m. today. This 1.3 is 1.5 kilometers down. Again, not very far down. 8:55. This 2 right here is 1.7 kilometers down at 7 a.m. I'm kind of thinking that we might have something going on there, some kind of movement. 7:01 a.m. 1.8 kilometers down for that 1.2. Here's another one, is 2.6 kilometers down for that 2 magnitude at 6:59. And here we have our next guy up, and 7:06 was the time. 1.1 in magnitude and 1.8 kilometers down. So these guys are all very, very close to the surface, and that kind of makes a guy go, ha, what the heck is going on? I thought there was one more out here somewhere, but maybe I missed that. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's a bunch of little guys, little mini swarm. And we'll have a look at those as well. 8 kilometers down, 1.6, 8:52 a.m. This 1.5 was 10 kilometers down, 8:45 a.m. This other 1.5 right here, 9.3 kilometers down, 8:50 a.m. So definitely we are getting some action or reaction to something. And that is quite interesting to see right at Grimsvatn. And how thick is the ice at Grims? I'm not sure. You know, that would be just below the ice levels, I would think. I think you're somewhere around 1.5 to 2 kilometers in the ice. Don't know if that's actually accurate. I've never measured it, and we'll have to maybe do some investigating on that. Anyway, we're sliding back down here towards Ketla, and then we see a couple of big quakes out here, and well, we're not really big, but 2.8 and a 1.0, and again, not very deep. 0.4 of a kilometer, that's 400 meters down. And that's 2.8, and at 8:28 a.m. Again, making me wonder what the heck is going on here. Is Dr. Fox using Vox? His audio is cutting in and out. No, I am not using a Vox, and I don't know if the audio is cutting in and out. Are you guys hearing me okay? Grimsvatn already melted. The jackalope. Okay. Anyway, this one only 100 meters down, and that is what we've got there. And what? Hey, that's awfully close to Hekla. Yeah, not that close though. Hekla is over. Where is Hekla? Hekla is over here though. Okay, that's Hekla. So that's quite a distance away from Hekla. That's closer to Katla, if you're asking me, or some of these other ones in the neighborhood here. There's a couple of other ones as well. Let's have a look at this 2.2, also only 1.4 kilometers down. We've got something happening up at a very high levels in there, and that is really, really odd. 5:25 a.m. for that 2.2. And again, with this here, let's see how far. Yeah, Hekla is way over here, so that's what we're seeing. That's quite a distance to Hekla, so I don't think that would be involved with that, but you never know. And let's see what this guy is doing out here. This one, of course, I would expect it to be up a little higher. It's actually lower, 4.6, 2.2 there, 3:44 a.m. and not anything major for that area. Now we know that they do take a lot of the geothermal energy from this area, and a lot of these roads down here, those are going to pipes and being used for making electricity. So pretty awesome to see. That's what that area is like, and I've been there, I've seen it. So I like it. Anyway, out here we do see the 1.0, 0.7 of a kilometer down, 3:08 a.m. Everything is really shallow today. Why? 1.1 kilometers down for this 1.4, 3:08 a.m. A little odd as far as I'm concerned. Okay, and we don't see too many more here, but we do have this 1.2, and that is over not too far away from our actual Blue Lagoon and the power plant over here. And of course our Ragnar is sitting right around here in Geldingadarle. So that guy, how low was he? 5.2 kilometers, so that's back to normal. 1.2, and that happened actually yesterday at 17:48. So that's what we've seen on this particular chart. I want to do a little comparison with the other charts and see where they're indicating stuff. We do also have that swarm up here, and we'll go investigate that a little bit. Wow, that's a few quakes. So kind of get a depth of some of these. 3.4 kilometers, 1:30 a.m., 1.9 on that guy. 1.7 very close to him here is 3.4 kilometers down, 1:30 a.m. The 1.4 was actually yesterday at 23:55, 3.7 kilometers down. This next 1.9 right there, 3.6 kilometers down, was yesterday's as well at 23:56. And this guy here, also 23:56, 2.9 kilometers down, and 1.8 in magnitude. Now we could go through all of these. I don't really want to do that, but we're going to take a look at a couple more. And 0.1 kilometer down. Okay, now I'm curious again. 1:32 a.m. For that 1.9. Well, let's see where these other guys are. 1.2 kilometers down. Okay, what's going on in Iceland? For that 1.4, 1:35 a.m. And what about this guy? How far down? 1.7 kilometers. Did Iceland move or something? Have we got 0.5 on this one? 1.2 kilometers, or sorry, 1.2 magnitude, 0.5 kilometers down, 8:15 in the morning. What about this 1.1? How deep is that? 4 kilometers. Okay, that's normal. That's from yesterday. And there's a 1.7 down here. We're going to have a look at him. 3 kilometers down. Okay, so I'm finding that a little bit odd, kind of weird. That is actually very shallow for a lot of those, and that goes for these guys as well, and this stuff. So I'm not sure what to think right now. We'll have to maybe consult a volcanologist or something. Anyway, let's go over to the other map. We want to kind of look there, and it does indicate very, very similar scenarios. We don't see a heck of a lot up in the north, just old stuff. Nothing around Astia, and of course that swarm that we've got here. They're showing a couple of extras right there at Grimsbottom, but we do know that most of these are okay. So 2 magnitude, 1.2 magnitude, 2 kilometers down. This guy here, 3 kilometers down, 2 in magnitude, and this little one here, 1.1, and 2 kilometers down. Again, 1306. That kind of time frame, 1300 on that one, and that is 2 and 2. So good numbers. 2 kilometers down roughly, 1.3 on that one. So I'm not sure what we can really figure out here. This one only being 1 kilometer down. I'm going to say that we've got, something happening there. If in the next couple of days we see a little bit more action, then yes, I think we need to be really concerned that Grimsbottom may be going. We'll have a look. The earth shaking, I can tell you from home, the earth is shaking. Oh, you mean where somebody's ringing a bell? And we're going to have to take a look at that. And I don't want it to shake. That one, of course, we've seen it on the other one, 1.68 kilometers down. And there we have that other swarm. We don't need to go back over it. I did want to double check in our area here. We do have some new ones from around midnight, and that's exactly what that is, a 0.2 surface quake of some sort, or very close to it. The other ones were before midnight, and that's it for that guy right there. What about over here at the lake? Quick peek. Those are all older ones. All right, I'm not going to worry about those. But we did have some right down in Grindavik, some little ones here. 2 kilometers down, 0.8 at 1140. Then there's another one almost at my favorite gas station, and that one is 0.6, 2 kilometers down at 10:50 a.m. And then we have a couple more out here by the radio tower that we didn't see on the other maps. 0.7, 3 kilometers down, and this guy here is a 0.6, also 3 kilometers down, 1235-ish really. So paint tin exploded in on opening in Grindavik. I don't know. That is possible, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. Anyway, for those people who aren't familiar with this, this is in fact the Reykjanes Peninsula, and that's the capital city of Grindavik, or sorry, not Grindavik, Reykjavik, my bad. Wow, I'm trying to move this, don't zoom in. Okay, and down here, Keflavik, the airport, Keflavik town, Reykjanesbar, and Jarvik, and of course that's Grindavik right there. And if you want good hot dogs, you go right here on this corner. There's a gas station, and you can get some yummy Icelandic hot dogs, and there's a load of candy in there that you can get too if you like it. And somebody's given me the 2-minute warning. Thank you kindly. You wanted to know about the earthquakes in Iceland. Yeah, thanks, Yvonne. It's always nice when we get a heckling volcanologist in the background. I like it. Oh, let's see. How about the what? Name volcano live. The X is no good. Okay. Volcanoes live. I don't know. I don't. That might work. Volcanoes live. Some of them aren't very live. How about geology and volcano highlights? Whoa, no, that takes it right away there, Tetra. I'm sorry, that one's not that one's too much of a mouthful. It's got to be catchy and easy to remember. That's what I'm trying to get after, right? Not a big one. Hey, Neil, welcome, aloha. I'm glad to have you on board. Okay, let's pop back over, and of course, that is what Ragnar is looking like right now on their still shots. But let's put you somewhere else that is looking a little bit better. And here we go. This just popped you out there to the Philippines. Boy, you guys can travel from Iceland to the Philippines in less than a second. That is awesome. That means you're doing at least 4 or 5 times the speed of light. Isn't that a miracle? James Bong also made it in, as well as Dory M. Welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And it is my break time. So for those good people who have not yet hit that like button, please do consider hitting the like button. It really does help us out. Our mini target, our mini challenge of the day for all of you is that we want to try to get that to at least 150 for the stream. That would be awesome if that happens. And for those new people here in the stream, if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider doing that. Hey, Dr. Fox, all you crazy mods, what? And all your wonderful lava family. And welcome, Brian Wood. And David Kota, much love and more flares coming. Oh, wow. David Kota, thank you kindly for that wonderful super chat for $2. And we will definitely have to take a look. If my skies are clear tonight, I may put instead of having the sun shots on the other stream, I may just let it run on the other north camera. Apparently we had last night, not last night, night before, apparently we had a very high uptick of aurora, and we all missed it. And that is pretty bad that we missed it. But had I known, I would have thrown the cameras on. Gura says Volcano X I like. Okay, cool. Then we'll work on that. We'll see what the poll says at the end of the stream. This is going to be interesting, and we'll work on that. Yeah, Talk Air Iceland definitely has his stuff set up, so you can always watch it there. And if you need Talk's link, it's easy to get here, and we will do simple as that. That will bring up Talk Air Iceland, and he does have a good thing. Volcano X is ahead in the poll. Yay! All right, it's break time. I gotta go. I'm supposed to be taking that break. Hit that like button, you guys. Keep smiling. Don't do anything bad. And here comes some music in the background, and I will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. I figured we'd get back in here. Okay, Brown Warrior, we do understand, and we don't like the situation over there any more than you do either. But we try to keep it out of the stream here, so, we do understand. Mona Alfano, please, not so many caps. Earth Trek or Earth in Review or Around the World in 2 hours? Yeah, wow, Earth Trek. I don't want to look at Earth Trek. I want to look at something else. I'm going to look at the USGS chart here for a second. And I just wanted to note something. On average, around the planet, we have, in any period of 7 days, we have an average of 2,200 and about 50 earthquakes on average per day. This number is way low, way low. The peak that we've had is over 13,000 little tremors. And looking at this should be about at least 300 quakes higher. So as far as all of a sudden there being a bunch of quakes, that's not what we're really seeing. So we are definitely seeing a lower level of earthquakes. So something is going to give, guys. We will probably make things happen here sooner or later, or watch things happen. Anyway, let's go around the world and see what else we've got volcano-wise. And let me see if I can find that one. Where's the crane? There's the crane. Okay, and this morning it was all fog. I thought, my God, it's snowing there. So last night it kind of looked like that. This is about 7.5 hours ago, roughly, if it'll get there. There we go. And I thought, oh, okay, that looks pretty normal. And then we got to about here, and we started seeing this, and that fog rolled in. And once it got lighter out, I thought, yay, we're going to see this thing, right? And then you give it a little bit of time, and voila. This is what we were seeing. I thought to myself, my God, what is wrong with that screen? And I thought it was snow at first, but it wasn't. So definitely not. Lots of quakes south of me, near Fiji and Tonga. Any volcanoes acting up? Semeru is, no, not Semeru. Merapi was doing a little bit more. Their digital dreamer, but other than that, I didn't see anything else. We don't have, okay, near me in Fiji or Tonga. No, those ones aren't doing anything. I mean, Yasur is still going, and that's always going though. So I don't know if they're new. It's fog. No, this is real fog. I wouldn't put it off as a fog. It's fog, definitely, and it did dissipate after a while, and that's kind of what we were seeing further on in the morning there as things progressed. So by 8:13 or quarter after 8 in the morning, it started to lift, and that's what we're seeing there. And this is back to live. So and of course, it being 8:41 now, it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's what we're seeing. Having a longer range view of it. Hey, our boat left. Oh no, we missed it. Darn it, we missed the boat again. It happens, you guys. We're just not on time. All right, we will get to those earthquakes in a few moments. Mount Fuji, not Mount Fiji. Mount Fuji And this is Aso in Japan as well. And earlier Aso was smoking or steaming pretty good, and we can have a quick look at that. There you go. And now apparently you take a look at the parking lot, you can see it's still wet. So they did get quite a bit of rain up there. All those clouds that were sitting and parked right on top did make a bunch of water and dumped it into there. That's probably why we're seeing a lot of extra steam, and it's kind of going right through the sunshine. So it looks pretty cool. And my nickname at school was Fuji. Okay, brown wire, no problem. And let's see, where else? We want to go to, and of course, this one I have to look at. Suwanose-jima is what's hiding in the clouds there. And we don't see too much of it because it is very hard to see from so far away. And there you can actually see it. And you can actually also see a little bit of a plume of material coming out of there. It's really hard to tell though from this poor quality of image. If we go back earlier a few hours, you can kind of sort of see it, but it's not a really good image, and I wish they would get a little better camera out there. But hey, it is what it is. It's better than no camera at all. And of course that was at 5:50 a.m. so we probably see a lot of fog in there as well, and that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's pop over here back to this spot so we can actually see a screen, and we do see some weird things there. And somebody was asking about earthquakes, and we will take a look on the actually on the USGS map. Whoa, that's not there. Trying to get it to the right spot here. There we go. And I was trying to see what we had for earthquakes. Okay, so Japan didn't get anything major that's new. Right down here we do have one in the trench here. Also considered part of Japan, of course. 1:53 a.m. and 10 kilometers down, 4.4. This one here in Taiwan, we do see a 4.5, and then we see a whole stack right here. And these have been going off here. 5.1 in Taiwan, 10 kilometers down. Again, that was at 13:15. This one was at 7:47 a.m. and 5.3, and this one was 4.7 at 8:43. And then these other ones were, I do believe, yesterday or day before. That's from the 7th, so they're a little bit more aged. That was from the 8th for that 5.3, and this one was on the 9th. So yeah, 3 new ones are really quick. Oh, hang on, you can't see. What happened? I clicked it again. Arrgh. There. How about there? Okay, now you can see them. Sorry, you guys. I clicked it. I got to get me a new mouse. My apologies. That is a bad thing. So, yeah, we're looking at the USGS map. Hopefully, we can see it now. And, yeah, I see spots. Henry, clean your glasses. All right, let's try that again. So we do see that one right there, 4.4, right on the subduction zone there as it's going down. And then, like I was saying, right on Taiwan, 4.5. And then we have that stack right down there of these 3. So I'm not going to go over them again, but that's what they're doing. And that's kind of what we've seen out there. Nothing else really major new. This one here, Cortez, Philippines, and 4.6. And then we had one down south of Java, and that is this guy here, 4.7. And that is just kind of almost in between Merapi and Semeru, but out on the ridge just before the subduction zone. So hopefully that should be okay. And I don't know, we did see, what was it? This guy here, 2.3, big red dot near California. And I don't know exactly where that is, but let's take a look here. It is right on the San Andreas Fault, and it's trying to let the water escape out the crack in the back. All right, we'll leave that guy alone. And we do see another newer one up here, 2.1 up in Alaska, also up on the that big crack way up there. And that is kind of interesting to see those popping. Anyway, let's get back to our volcanoes. Of course, we did see this one. Hey, Neil, welcome to the Lavaliers. Glad to have you on board. I really do appreciate you joining up. Taal volcano, of course, we know that it has been downgraded from a level 3 or level 4 back down to a level 2, and that's where it's at, 2 or 3, wherever it is. And so it's not doing as much as what we had before. Let me see if we got a view from the other side. Yes, we do. So Madame Rutsa has her camera working as well. A lot of haze and stuff like that in the air, so very difficult to see. Just double checking, yeah, that is where it's supposed to be. We do see the off-gassing though, a little better from this side than we did from the other side, perhaps because we're down on the level of the volcano itself, whereas this is looking down upon the plume. But it is coming out of the this end of it for a change, and kind of interesting. So we'll continue. Then what? When in the Scots dialect means one, then, van. Okay, Thai van. One, okay, one Thai, Taiwan. Anyway, that is what our wonderful guy looks like there today. Quick peek. Holy mackerel, what the heck are they zoomed into here? Looks like somebody's in the steam bath. Oh, they're looking for something. They are looking for Sasquatch in the background. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't see him back there anywhere, hiding in the smoke. So, all right, that is Yellowstone National Park. I don't know why they've got their camera zoomed in on something. Maybe there's something interesting going on there. Don't know, but we've got a lot of steam heading by, so no Sasquatch tonight. Yeah, Sam Squatch. I don't know. Anyway, I did see a few more people popped in. I did say hi to Kananaskis Country earlier. And Rita Tucker saying, watching from Bermuda. Interesting. And thank you for joining us, Rita. I do appreciate having you here. And I'm your host, DrFox2000, located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. But we cover volcanoes all around the world. Yes, Mars 2028, you got it. My mouse is being bad, and DJ gives the hammer thing going there. James Bong also in here. Doc, all I can see is the crane. Oh boy. Yep. Okay. Glad we got over that part. And did I say hi to Oz? Welcome, Oz. Glad to have you on board. Even though you didn't see half the stuff I was showing, right? Or I thought I was showing. Smash mannequin what? Will blow up. No. You don't blow no Bermuda up. Our trip to Bermuda? Wow. Okay. You're going to go to Bermuda. Cool. Juliana is back as well. Nice to see you, Juliana, and hopefully you're doing well. Okay, let's carry on with looking at other volcanoes, and we will get over to oh, thank you, Oz. Love you always. Thank you kindly. And this is what's interesting here on the screen now, and that of course is Popocatépetl. And again, we're looking at a very, very dark material coming out in comparison to what it normally does. So I'm a little bit kind of surprised at how much of that is coming out. And I'm trying to load up a video here from earlier that I did take of Popocatépetl. And when it was looking really snowy, or at least, no, hang on, it wasn't that snowy. There we go. And this was from earlier in the day. And that's how dirty it was pluming out of there. And that was from 7:02 this morning. And definitely tells me that there are extra materials in there, pyroclastic materials of sorts, not very thick, but very interesting to see nonetheless, because we don't normally see this on Popocatépetl. Usually it's white, clean, steamish type smoke coming out of there, and this definitely does do it. It does snow up there. Oh, Silversmith, you should have seen it yesterday. You would have thought that you were looking at a volcano in Iceland, or not Iceland, but in Alaska. Really, it was completely covered, and it was like a freak snowstorm kind of thing. Actually, the other one that I've got, the other video, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I do have from yesterday. And I think this may be it here. No, yeah, this is the backside of Popocatépetl. And look at that. That was actually, yeah, that's from yesterday. That was the backside. That's how much snow we had on it. And you could ski down that really, really quickly. That's one heck of a ski slope. Pretty much anywhere you go here, just watch out for the rocks. Oh man, you know, that would be a pretty awesome ride down the hill. And we'll take a look. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, I gotta look at this. Uh-oh. Hang on, I got something going here that might be the wrong video. I loaded up all at the same time here. Okay. There we go. All right, somebody got their happy dog back. I kind of like that. To warm my heart. Yep. All right. Like that. Anyway, that's what we were seeing on the back there. Grundle, whatever the last name is there. Good evening from Germany. Guten Abend, Grundle. And vielen Dank. Glad that you're on board, and welcome. So, okay, that was from yesterday. Let's get back to the real picture of right now, and that is what we're looking at right now. So, backside of it, of course, a little bit on the steamier side, or more clouds, of course, making it difficult to see. I do not know if our good friend is back up here. Let me check. No, these guys, well, let me refresh that and see if they've got no, go on Fuego today, so we don't see that. And here, before we lose light, this, of course, Tolica in Nicaragua, and you see it does have some steam, and it looks like it's coating on the inside of that cone, and almost looks like a lighter coating. I don't know if that's the steam causing it and the angle of that we're looking at it, but that's what it looks like. And they still have not refreshed that picture. I'm going to try refreshing that. Nope. Still showing that from the 9th. So that picture is a little bit aged. But that is Masaya in Nicaragua. And they don't have that camera working right now. And of course, while we're down in Nicaragua, San Cristobal is also there. You can see just a tiny bit of smoke coming from up there, but nothing major. By the way, this one is shaped very similar to a pyramid, and people have asked before, did somebody build it? And no. Mother Nature built it. She sculpted it herself. It was really cool. All right, so we've seen some of those, and I don't know, we'll take a tiny peek out here at the Azores, and we're going to have just a quick shot. Unfortunately, it is dark there already, and that is one of the harbor cams. And I watched that boat dock earlier there, that's sitting right there. It was pretty cool, but the seas are pretty rough, and this is that cove that we were looking at, and we can see the waves splashing in fairly hard. Still quite choppy weather there, and this is the other harbor area. And of course, just to take a quick look at the earthquakes that they have in that area, we don't see anything major or anything new according to this chart. And this one right here is showing that it is a 2 magnitude, happened yesterday at 1338, and that is on St. George, and these are all the older earthquakes that you see there. And again, if you want to bring this one up, you see the link right there that Arizona Snowman brought up. You can get this map yourself and have a look at it. It takes a little bit to load, you guys, so be patient with it. Sometimes it'll load up and not show any earthquakes. Just let it sit. It will go through its cycle and reset itself. So it's an awesome little map to have. And they do specify in some of the more eccentric areas. Definitely worthwhile having a look at it. Okay, seeing all that, I see we are at break time again, and I'm going to see if I can get you back over to a volcano of some sort. And I was thinking perhaps this, but no, that's too cold looking. I need warmer. Okay, we're going to give you a little bit more of that day, whatever it was, 130 of Iceland's wonderful Ragnar, not producing snow, but it's producing lava, and we liked it. So I'm going to leave you there for the time being. And when I come back, we will be looking at some bacon seeds, and we will continue on with the rest of our wonderful stuff. So please stick around, and for those good people who have not yet hit the like button, please do consider hitting the like button. I see we're at 99, and that is almost there at 100. We need to get up to 150. That's our mini challenge of the day. So that is the quickest, easiest, and best way to help and support the channel, by hitting that like button. So if you can, that would be great and awesome. Anyway, on that note, I am going to turn that music back up a little bit. For those who have not yet subscribed, do consider hitting that subscribe button. as well as the bell notification. If you need to know when the stream is on, take a look down below in the description. It'll clearly tell you. And on that note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Going for a 5-minute break. I'll be back. Keep smiling, play nice in the lava. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and welcome back to all of you. I'm glad to see you all on board, and thank you very much for that $10 super chat, oh mommy of hamsters, where you said thank you for providing welcome sanity in this crazy world, Uncle Doc. And my lovely lava family, oink oink, and glad to have you here, and hopefully that this will bring a little bit of peace of mind to your senses a little bit in that way. At least we hope it will, even though this is a really violent event. But it is sanity, and it is Mother Nature, and it is reality. So a few more people popped in. Hi to Leo Carlson. LR is also here. Welcome. And of course, we had Oh Mummy of Hamsters pop in. Tom still here. Okay. I don't know if I said hi to Trev. I see him there. Gura is also in the house. Good to have you back, Gura. And just looking to see who else I may have missed. But it was Leo that I seen go by there and going, hey, I forgot to say hi to that guy. So glad to have you on board, Leo, and everyone else, of course. And yes, you're all part of that big, wonderful lava family. And even Laura M just popped in. Welcome, Laura. Glad to have you on board. I'm back too. Okay, Mars 2028. Good to see you there. And Leo, you're welcome. Definitely. All right. Let's see. Anyway, what you had on the screen there during my break, of course, is what we're seeing. Our wonderful Icelandic volcano eruption. I'm going to pause that now, and we are going to get over to our bacon seeds, and it's going to be a ducky load of bacon seeds today. These guys are awesome, so definitely worthy of having a peek, and I'm sure you'll get a quack out of this. Actually, that looks like a goose, not a duck. A gosling rather than a little quacker, but I may be wrong. There may be duck experts here that could tell me different, but yep, a little goose. Lisa P. Frampton, what's up? I've been here from the start. What, Lisa P. Frampton? I haven't seen you at all. And glad that you're here. Being on my TV. Okay. Glad to have you on the TV. And I hope you see that. A little duck seed. Yeah, is that a duck or is that a goose? To me, that looks like a goose beak. I'm not sure, but I'm not a fowl expert, so I can tell you more about volcanoes than I can about ducks. Anyway, let's get on to the next one here. That is a wonderful looking little bacon seed, though, and nice little flowery shot and everything. Dodger in the house as well, yay. Okay, and there's our, now these are ducks, for sure, because I can see their quackers, and they are cute as all get out. Yeah, wearing your duck hat. Sure, duck hats, I gotta love it. And let's see what we got on our next picture. And yep, that's another duck, definitely a quacker. And that guy is snuggling up to his quacker. Oh, that is cute. All right. Little guys being cute. And let's see what our next picture is. Oh my God, look at that. And that is in the palm of that person's hand. That is a micro pig. That is that small. That is unreal. Wow. That is just absolutely incredible to see a little guy that small Yes, he's definitely micro. Yeah, it is real, Linda. That is a micro pig. And yeah, you look at it and go, holy mackerel. You didn't know that they made him that small. But they do. That is a little micro pig. So hopefully, yeah, Ed H even has his jaw dropping. Welcome, Ed. Good to see you on board. And usually don't see you in here, Ed, but glad you came for a quick trip over and to have a look. Yeah, so itty bitty, and it's really, really tiny. Looks like a goose. Okay, that first one was a goose. I'm a thinking too. It didn't have the right quacker on it. Anyway, we have one more, so let's take a look at this guy. And of course, he isn't camera shy. He's telling you what he's gonna do. And he looks like he's about to snout bop everybody. Gotta love the bacon seeds. And thank you very much, Piggy, the lovely lady who's just waking up from her nap, who's in the background. And I told her when she emailed me, go back to sleep. I don't know if she did or not, but I hope she took my advice and did get rolled over and back to bed. So hopefully Piggy did that. Anyway, we thank Piggy very much so for these wonderful bacon seeds. As usual, she does an awesome job getting these little things in here. I was going to say, does an awesome job running out there going, sui, sui, sui. Hey, Kananaskis country, your cap lock is stuck. Okay, just so you know. All right. And Spooky Avocado also made it in. Welcome, I'm glad to have you on board. Garabandle also in the house somewhere here. Good to have you here. Okay, anyway, let's carry on with something a little bit better. And that would be volcanoes, of course. So let's have a look at this one. That's right next to my Piggy scene. And we'll have a look at it and see what we've got. Ooh, it's Semeru. And yep, Semeru has got little puffs of smoke coming out the top. I haven't seen, I actually didn't go back to look and see if Semeru was actually doing any erupting during the night, but we'll try to go back a few hours and see what it looked like during the night. And we know they had the moon up, and oh yeah, look at that bright moon shot. And yeah, that's kind of eerie looking. Clear skies up top, moon right there. Strange UFO over here. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, you can't see that one. Okay, never mind. Off on the side there, I've cropped it a little too much, so you can't see it, but that's still pretty awesome looking. And a little further, well, actually, if it was a little earlier, we'd see that might have been the sun going down yet. No, hang on, that says 12:16 a.m. So. Can't be the sun. Never mind. That's got to be the moon going down. And there. Yeah, it is too. And as we can see during the night, it was smoking a little bit. Nothing too major. And we move forward a little bit. Oh yeah, nice stars. It's nice when it's really, really clear out. You can see the plumes of smoke coming off the volcano. And really neat. So this is Semeru, and that is in East Java in Indonesia, and that is what we're looking at. And as we move it ahead here another hour or two, this is about 4.5 hours ago according to this thing. And Jonathan Moore sends me an email. Okay, let me take a look here. Oh, I see why Piggy fell asleep. Uh-oh. All right. We'll load that up. I didn't see that one in the chat yet, but we'll take a look. We'll definitely be able to use that in the future. What's that funny smell? Yeah, we know. We know we've got a funny smell. And all right. I'm trying to get it back to where I am here. Moving along, you see a lot of stars during their wee hours, and then of course the golden sunrise, and that is what Semeru is looking like. That's a pretty awesome awesome shot there. So really nice to see that. And we'll move ahead a little bit more time-wise, and getting closer to actual. That's just about 6 a.m. and that's probably 6:30, and almost back to live. There's 7:04, and we can continue to see it smoking up top there. And now we're right back to live at 7:20 a.m. for those guys. So they bought babies? No. Okay. Who's okay. I'm not that. No, not you, Kananaskis country. No, there's our other guy that comes in here. What's that funny smell guy? But anyway, that's what we're seeing there. So popping over to this map. Of course, they rearranged everything again, and let's see if we can find out what's been happening. If we turn that off. No, that didn't work. Got to get the right screen on here. That might be it there. Okay, so that's what we want to look at, and this of course is Merapi, and we'll try to go through what we've got at Merapi right now. And okay, I just minimize that. There we go. Clicking the wrong buttons here, you guys, and that is quite some time ago there, and I want to actually move it ahead. Oh, that was my bad. I had it set up for that, and then they changed things further on. Oh boy. So I did have it set to the right thing, just not at the right place in time. And let me get that back on the screen the way it should be. No, not that one. This guy and that guy. There we go. Now we can see what we're looking at. And not as many eruptions coming out of it this morning. And let's see if we can get to one here. It's fairly close. Whoop, I went past it a little bit. And we'll back up about 10-15 seconds so we can actually watch this flow down. Okay, so about 20 seconds back, that's what we've done, and we will let that play forward. This is 1 a.m. their time, and that's what we were seeing then. Again, also clear skies for them here. Which is kind of a shock, since the last little while all we've seen is storm after storm after storm in that area, and it is nice that they actually have some clear skies, and that is really, really awesome. So looks pretty good though, and it looks like we've got something flying in there in the background, maybe a UFO or something. I don't know if you guys can see it or spotted it, but I did notice it. It was flying, where was it? Somewhere around back here. There was a light. It's gone now. It might be behind the volcano. But speaking of weirdness and things that will really, really make you go, I'm going to load you up a picture here that will make you guys really think. And whoop. I hit the wrong button, darn it. And again, seems to be story of my day here today, hitting that wrong button. But yeah, let me load up this other picture, and I think you guys will kind of all go, huh? And hopefully I can find it fairly easily. And we are going to load it onto there, and image. All right, I just gotta locate it here, guys. Give me a second. And let's see, under extras. Let's see if we can find it. And all right, where did it go? Where did it go? It's a two-piece picture, and I do want to find it for you. I didn't name it properly, so oh, hang on, it might be right at the beginning. Oh yeah, there it is. I did name it right. And let me get that on there. Something didn't load right. Let me remove that and try that again. Wow. Not sure what it did, but let's do that one more time and see if it'll actually load that image up. And open. No, it doesn't want to open it. What the heck is going on? Let me see if we have to open it in a different way here. It is a PNG, but it doesn't want to open up. All right, give me a second. I will try something else here, and we will find that guy. All right. Okay, I have it loaded. I think what I'll do is try to do a screen capture on it instead, and that way we don't have to worry about it. Okay, add source. You guys got to see this. This is really kind of weird, and you be the judge as to what this is. Now, I am going to give you a little bit of a spoiler. In the sense of letting you know that the officials, in other words, the police in Alaska, said that this is an airplane or a jet flying up in the jet stream or making contrails. I want you guys to have a look at this, and you tell me what it is. There are two different photos here. One on the left showing it coming out of the clouds up at the top, and it looks like it's coming downward. And the one on the bottom is, or the right hand side, shows some kind of an object right at the end, and it is really, really weird looking. Yeah, the first thing that everybody thinks is it's a tornado. It's not a tornado. I can't see it. You look at those clouds up top there. There's no circulation. No, you need cumulus nimbus clouds, some clouds with power. And you got to remember, this is up in Alaska, not a place where they get a lot of tornadoes. So looks like a conspiracy trail. Yeah, I think it's a jet. Well, if that is a jet, it certainly looks really, really weird. It looks like it's heading downward in elevation, and I'm kind of looking. Okay, well, is it actually flying along at a same straight level? Or, you know, too bad we didn't have a side shot from it. Would have been a little bit different, but. When was this picture taken? It could be the Astra rocket launch from Kodiak. And you know what? That might be what it is. Because there is definitely an object on the right-hand side there. There's definitely a visible object of some sort. And to me, this does not look like a regular contrail from an aircraft. A jet that's crashing? I don't know. I certainly hope not. There were no reported no tremors or no crashes. Yeah. So it's a weird thing. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that up there, guys, and thanks for having a look at it. And I know it's weird. Okay, back to where we are here. Let me get rid of that. And as we peruse, we are, oh, that's about to erupt again. I think a little bit of lava coming out of there. We can see some glowy spots as it is moving down. And again, this is Merapi at about 1:07 a.m. their time. And not as eruptive as it was in the last week or so. And yeah, there's some more here. I'm trying to find a decent eruption, but really there's not a large amount of material coming down the hill. So hopefully in the future it will be doing a little more erupting. We wouldn't mind that. And let's move it forward right about here, and let's see what that one does. Yeah, we don't see too much coming down the hill there, and again you can see it on the other side here. Really clear out though, and nice to see the stars in the background. Really awesome. Okay, it is break time, you guys, and I do need to do that, so please hang around, and we've got another good half hour to go after this. Cookster Littlefield also made it in, and I see Sophie is here as well. Good to have you guys on board, and I am going to put you back over to the lava that we've got cooking, and we were looking at our wonderful stream from back in, whoa, let's get it on the right one. There we go, and back at day 130 of Icelandic eruptions. Just want to make sure, yeah, that should be all right for my break. And just seeing, or do we need to move it ahead a little bit? We'll move it ahead a little bit, just so you don't run out of lava in the meantime. Oh, that might not work either. Let me back it up then. Oh, right there. Okay, that'll be enough. You'll have lava. I love lava. Okay, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. For all those good people who are in the stream, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do consider hitting it. It really does help us out. Our target today is 150. That's our little mini challenge to get the likes up to 150. Hopefully we can achieve that. Also, for those good people in the stream, if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing if you like what you're seeing. And on that friendly note, I'm your host here. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Don't go away. I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and yep, it is definitely a wonderful lava field that you're looking at there. It is awesome, and of course, that was day 130 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. A wonderful stream. Thank you, Sharon Stewart and Leo Carlson. Glad to be back, and welcome to all of those who are new. And I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And we are watching the volcano eruption that happened back on day 130 in Iceland. That was pretty awesome, and really enjoyed that show. So, love seeing it. Hey, I see Karen is here too. Welcome. And let's see, who else did I miss? Yeah, this wasn't Bob yet. This is still Ragnar. Bob was already looking like not going to be there anymore. And from this angle, Bob would have been somewhere over on that side. I don't know if that showed up here. Yeah, over here, somewhere down in here. We don't see it, unfortunately, not from this camera angle. So, hey, James, Jed, how the heck are you? And good to have you back on board. And you might have been here when we were doing this one. That would have been pretty awesome. So, anyway, that's what we were looking at back in the day, and hopefully we will see something like that happen again in a decent place that a person can visit and definitely enjoy the views from the multiple screens or streams that were coming from it. And yeah, there, Tetra, you can't beat the lava from this thing. It was absolutely amazing to see the amount of lava that came out. And a lot more than what was originally predicted. Actually, one that really blew me away as far as the amount of lava that was the one in Cumbre Vieja, because that was originally, let's see if we can pass that a little bit here. That was originally scheduled to only have about 70 million cubic meters. And yet, you know, over 300 million cubic meters afterwards, it kept on going. And it was just like, wow. So that's what it is. Okay, I read that, DJ, and I have it on my to-do list. It is here. I do see it. And I have not got to it yet, but it is there. That rumble chart, though, oh, yeah, that was back when it was working. And we did like it. 21 to go. Bop that thumb. Yep, you guys, if you haven't hit that like yet, the thumbs up, please give it a quick shot. We're trying to get to 150 here. If you have not done that yet, we'll increase the range of your time machine. Okay, I'm going to go look at that email. And oh, I apparently, all right, hang on, that's going to open up, that's a web link. There's that chart you wanted to see. And we're going to actually go beyond that. But that was what the old chart was looking like on those days. And that is pretty awesome, you guys. But we're going to move it ahead. And we will get it back on there so you can see what the volcano was like. And yeah, we've seen those other spikes showing earthquakes. But okay, I wanted to try to do something here. Click on this guy and see if I can open that link. And what is this? Yes, manage my cookies. What is all these commercials coming up on this? Okay, this looks like Iceland's geothermal plant, power and all power generated has been fully utilized amid high demand. Winter's power crunch happened after summer droughts. Ooh, okay, and that is apparently, it's an article. We can actually post this link. It's an article, and I will try to get that picture on here, but I'm going to drop that link into the stream for right now, and we will see if we can get to it. That is an interesting article on power. So in Iceland, if you guys want to have a look at it, that'd be pretty cool. I hear I kind of hear the music in the background. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it there for right now. I found that if I turn it down all the way, it says I'm no longer playing that channel. So if you have the volume on just a little bit, it still shows and counts. And that is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's keep going with our other wonderful stuff that I wanted to check into here. We really haven't looked at Yellowstone a heck of a lot because they were moving their camera around. And we're going to just go take a quick peek at all the volcanoes real fast. And, Yellowstone. And, yeah, it's snowing and hazy and not good there. And that is not good. We don't like that. We haven't gone to Hawaii yet, so I see this cold and snow and stuff like that, and I think we need to go to Hawaii. And let's see if we can't go to Hawaii. We'll put that back on the other one for a second. Daryl R., thank you for that wonderful $2 super chat. Daryl R., thank you kindly. That wonderful support. Appreciate it, Daryl. And okay, we're on those screens. So this is what we left off with yesterday, what we seen. Let's have a look at today's shot and see how much better it is. Again, still quite smoky around where the primary events or hornitos are built up there. This hornito can't tell in the smoke. And of course the hole here that looks like it's developing a second hole beside it, a little bridge in between. We may see another pond or pool building up here in the future. And of course that has lava tubes. You can see the opening right there. That has tubes that flow right down into this area. And this was from 1414. And let me see if I can actually fix that up a little bit and make that picture just a tad bit. There we go. So that's what we're seeing, 1441, not 1414, my bad. And here's the long range shot. Again, this is yesterday's still. So let's look at it from today. And rainy. And that is what it was doing for a good portion of the day. And Two Pineapples actually had a premiere this morning, or right at noon, and I watched that. But they couldn't go out to do things, but they showed some recycling of or reclaiming of their land from the weeds and cane grasses and everything else that were not cut for the 4 months while they were out doing their thing. So pretty cool. Daryl R. Driving a chat tomorrow. Okay, driving chat. Well, I'll have to make sure I get very descriptive with everything. And this one here, let's see, these other view, of course, again, this is from yesterday. That's that kind of toe-looking hole. That is not seeming to fill up to that same level that you see in here. So we know that there's a drain hole in it once again. So obviously it's flowing out of there underneath somewhere. We don't know where. But let's refresh that picture to today's picture. And that looks almost similar. Not much different, and maybe a little bit more material in there, or is that just smoke covering up the edges? But yeah, that's probably a steam and smoke because of the way everything is happening. And again, when you look around the rim here, you can see it's down maybe 3 feet or something like that, roughly a meter or so from the edge, maybe a little bit more, but looks pretty awesome. And again, if you want to have a look at these things yourself, Arizona Snowman just brought up the Hawaii map as well as 2 pineapples link in the chat, which is really, really awesome. And if you guys ever want to pop over there, you certainly can. And this, of course, I didn't refresh this one either today yet. I'm going to do that real quick and change our settings here so they look a little nicer. We like real labels. There we go. And we'll hide that. And again, you can do this on your own and have a look at the Hawaii map link from USGS, and that will give you this. If we zoom out just a little bit, there you can see the entirety of the Hawaiian Islands, and we can see some of the older earthquakes out in the ocean there, and this out here just beyond Loihi Seamount. That was a 3.3 that happened a few days back already, about 6 days ago, and 4.4 miles down. Anyway, let's zoom in. We're looking for red dots, our newest friends. And again, I'm just going to check out here. There's that swarm just beyond Loihi Seamount, and we're not seeing too much out there that's fresh. And most of these look like older earthquakes. This is from today, but it's from 1510, and that is 2.3 in magnitude, 19.8 miles down. Then you got a bunch of other ones here. A couple days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, on the 9th. And 10th for that one, 10th for that one. That's the only 11th one there that I see so far. Oh, this one here at 2.3 as well. So the 2.5 here, 20.4 miles down. Also a fresh one from today. Let you know what we've got going on there, and you are more than welcome to study these charts. They also do have right inside here a seismograph, or yeah, but it's not working. Hang on, there's another one here. Is this one working? Yeah, that one works. And there we go. So if you want to go take a look at all the little quakes in there, you can see what's going on. And worthy if you know what you're looking at. So pretty awesome. Anyway, looking over here at Mauna Loa, actually let's slide over to Mauna Kea for a second. We don't see anything new there. We do see a couple way down on the bottom of the mountain, and this little swarm that we had here basically quit. So we haven't seen anything else new. We do see the straggler over here from yesterday, 2.5, 7 miles down. And then, of course, let's look at Mauna Loa for a second. We do see this guy was yesterday at 5:46 a.m., magnitude 2, and that was about 700 meters above sea level. And that would have been well into the mountain. So. And then there's also one from a couple days ago. Nothing really new there, but you guys can hit all these different things like the GPS charts and so on if you want to see if there was movement of any type, and that will give you a pretty good indicator of what's going on as far as things going up and down. You also have tilt meter, and if we click on that, we can see that there is some change, but not sure exactly how to read this particular graph as of yet. Still looking at it, trying to figure out what's it mean. So microrad is what they call it. Interesting, but I'm going to close that. We don't see a heck of a lot of new stuff there. not going to hang on too long with that. Over here, Kilauea, our primary concern in Hawaii, and of course we do see a couple of earthquakes here. I do believe they were both yesterday's. Yep, 10:57 on that 2.2, and the 2.1 was at 1:46 a.m. And of course, it says on that one, it's depth 0 miles. Okay, basically that means that happened at sea level. This volcano is much taller than sea level. This one happened at about 400 meters above sea level. So that's what you've got for earthquakes. So these are well situated right in the volcano as far as height. It's straight underneath this area, and that is pretty cool and awesome. For those people interested in this, again, they do have various cameras right there, as well as seismographs and tilt meters, gas meters, and GPS, so you can keep track of everything if you like, and it is definitely worthwhile. I said yes to the full, but Dr. Fox is engraved on my brain now. Oh, well, it's still going to start out, it's going to be Dr. Fox. Dr. Fox's Volcano X live stream is probably what we're going to see. So you always see that Dr. Fox in front of it. That's the label. We're going to try it. DJ Puff. What? Morph? No. Anyway. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, that's cool then. Yep. No problem. And all good. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of that Dr. Fox name. That's a pretty good name in that sense. I'm just trying to shorten up the Volcano Eruption live stream, if we can call it the Volcano X live stream. A little shorter, sticks in the head. Dr. Fox or Uncle Doc's show. Old Mummy of Hamsters, and that might be something to think about. Anyhow, I just wanted to kind of mention a couple of things. We always look at the crater. We never really look around the other areas, and this is also very, very fascinating to see. There's all kinds of different acreages and stuff very, very close to this area. And it scares the bejesus out of me that these people are living this close. Maybe it's just me, or, is there something else going on that I should know about? Free land, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, we do see a lot of the acreages there, and definitely wild boar country. If you go hungry here, it's your own fault. Do it. Okay, Oz, I will. I think so. It's looking pretty good that way. Anyway, the Fox and the Bacon Seed stream, nah, doesn't quite ring as well, Kim. I don't know. Anyhow, let's zoom back out. And of course, you can explore these maps on your own by punching in that Hawaii map. So, pretty cool. All right, let us carry on, and we want to move over to other things that other earthquakes, of course. And let's get on the right screen here, and we will go through this as quick as we can. We are already overtime. But I don't mind doing a little bit of overtime on here, so that's where Two Pineapples lives. Yes, I'm very close to that. Dr. Fox, Volcano Experience. Dr. Fox Volcano Experience. Interesting. That might be something to take a look at. And, all right. Anyway, earthquakes. Real quick, we do see a new dot right there. happened just a little while ago. 2.4, 14 kilometers north of Petrolia, Petrolia, California. 22.7 kilometers down, and if we zoom in on that, we lose it. Oh, there it is. So it is on land, and yeah, the fault is here, and that's where the earthquake was. So pretty awesome. Anyway, I don't see anything else jumping out at us, so we're gonna pop over to our volcano map, and we'll go through this one real quick. It is fairly fresh, so we probably aren't missing a heck of a lot. Anyway, up there, Astja and Ragnar right there, and of course Seo George in the Azores, which is still fairly quiet. And then of course this guy over here is Cumbre Vieja, and then you got St. Michael down here at the South Sandwich Islands, and a 4.9 quake that they had there a little while ago. Looking at everything in here, there's really nothing new that we see. We do see some other earthquakes here that I think were from before, but some of them were new. 34 minutes ago, that's probably an hour and 34 minutes ago now. Magnitude 4, and the other one right beside it. Yeah, that. Oh, maybe I'm on the wrong one. 4.1 happened on Saturday. This is another one. So we do have some shaking going on down here, but again, I really do have to, mention that when we look at the amount of earthquakes that are present, and typically we have. You see this number 1888. Typically that is about 2,300 earthquakes. So we're about 300 shy of being normal. So somebody says we got a lot of earthquakes happening. Not that many right now. So hopefully it'll pick up. Well, actually, let's hope it doesn't pick up. Going down here, sliding into Peru in most places. We had a 5.0 not too long ago, and there's Sabacaya. That one is always going off as of late, doing a very dirty job, making a mess of the area with SO2 gas. And of course, we'll sneak up this way a little bit. Aleutian Islands. And this is Katmai, I hope I said it right. And that is part of the Aleutian Islands all the way out here, and that one was upgraded not too long ago. And then of course here's Pavlov, Great Sitkins, Semi, and Davidov. And then of course here on the Kamchatka Peninsula, you do have our 3 Russian ones, and they are still continuing to be in their normal states. We do see a 5.0 quake that was from yesterday, just out by Japan, bigger one, 4.7 right beside it. So hopefully that's not going to create any more issues. And looking at these, nothing really has changed. Suwanosejima. There we go. Still fully active, and then in here they're still saying Sakurajima is active, even though we haven't seen anything coming out of it as of late. Aso was quiet, and of course Ontake-san up here quiet as well. One of the things that there was a volcano up in this area that and I forgot the name of it now, but it's one to be watching out for in the future. Looking at the Philippines real quick, that is Taal and Sangay, the Philippine one. There's also Sangay over in Ecuador. And these guys are still all pretty normal. Leolotok down here, still doing its thing. Semeru, Merapi, and Krakatoa. And then we still have this swarm of earthquakes out here, and not sure what that's all about. 5.3, 5.3, 5.1, you know, so 5.7. Definitely a little bit of action there underneath the plate. Don't know what's happening, whether it's subducting or what have you. Heard Island, volcano down there, and we see a couple shakers down south of Australia in the ocean here, not doing a heck of a lot. Quick look at, we still see that one out here, Mayat, I guess very close to Madagascar. Anyway, Tanzania has our wonderful black flowing lava material coming out of that one. And this, of course, in the Congo, continuing to do its thing. RTVE right there, continuing to be active. And there we've got Etna, Stromboli, and Volcano, and of course Campi. And Campi is in a bad spot. If Campi ever went, boy, then we'd have some problems. Anyway, real quick over to, and I'm going to refresh this over to the Canary Islands. And of course, this is set on 3 days. And we do see a little bit more activity. This is their newest one here, 2.5 out just south of Gran Canaria. Not sure what's happening there. Yesterday I had mentioned I really would worry about these quakes happening right around this area or on this side. And that could definitely cause a very large displacement of material and throw it into the water. Also noting here some very distant from the island, so that's kind of weird. 2.9, a little bit stronger, happened a couple days ago according to this, and this one as well. This was from today, 2.3 at their very, very early morning hours, 1:25 a.m. UTC, or 2:25 their time. And looking at what we've got right on the island, we're not seeing a heck of a lot anymore. These are very limited quakes, and that one is 30 kilometers down. The other ones here, like 3 kilometers down and that kind of thing, these are probably from compression of all that lava sitting there. Same with the 5 kilometer ones. The ones that are 9, 10, 11, they will probably be something in the order of down in collapsing chambers down below. We don't actually know what is going on there, but that's what the guess is. Okay, well, I'm trying to see who spit the tea out and for what reason. They all have the same endings. They should just pick up on. Oh, ow. All right. Not sure what's going on. Dr. Fox, I just read the last update from the Alaska Volcano Observatory. It doesn't say anything about Katmai. Sometimes the wind blows old ash away from it, and you disappeared off the screen. It might be... Okay, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Well, if there is, there is. C&D boy, let's not throw... Well, actually, it is getting to be time. Never mind. I was going to say, let's not throw those in yet, but I'm not done with the stream yet, so those should be right at the end of the stream. Let's try not to overwhelm everything and close down. I still want to have some people here. I'm trying to get to 150 likes today, so please, if you haven't hit that like button yet, do consider doing that. So, yeah, and I didn't even realize what time it is already, so not a problem, you guys. And, okay, All right, now I got more email coming in. I don't need that right now. We will continue and finish off with the stream. We did want to look at the St. George one more time to make sure. Let's see if I got it on the right screen here. And hopefully it'll flip over, and I don't see anything else new on that chart. And where am I? Right there? Okay. Yeah, so the last one was right there. We don't see anything else. If we zoom out, but they are still showing it as an alert level 4, and that's zoomed out. We don't see anything elsewhere, so it is all concentrated right around or on St. George, and that is where the earthquakes are definitely still happening. We could have something happen, a swarm like that. You know, you would think, yeah, it's got to pop sooner or later, but it's really eased off. Most of the uplift was over here on this side of the island. So that is really strange, because most of the earthquakes are on the other side of the island. Yeah, Doc makes our life better. Alrighty. Anyway, yeah, that is pretty awesome. Okay, let's pop over and have a look at our weather and SO2 maps real quick, and we will go to the SO2 first. I'm going to refresh that just so we have up to date, and we will take a quick look. So nothing over Iceland. Most of Europe is fairly clean. Not seeing a heck of a lot happening anywhere. We do see this area here. Of course, this is where Etna is, and Stromboli and Volcano. So we do see that plume going downward, and it seems to be dissipating here a little bit, but more stuff going on in the Middle East, of course. Zooming back in down here, this is our DR Congo volcano, definitely off-gassing, and down here is the gold mines and platinum mines that they have down there. A lot of pollution coming off of that. Going this way, we see India still doing its thing, and we've got some pollution up there. I'm not sure what that's all about. Possibly oil refineries or something like that. We do see, pardon me, we do see China still doing its thing, and up here Kamchatka definitely still swirling around and dropping out a bunch of that wonderful stuff that we don't like. And here White Isle volcano still there doing its thing, but we don't see Ruapehu on here at all. So it definitely hasn't done any erupting. Over here in Tonga, still looking for, it'll be Tafua, that would be off-gassing some of that, unless Hunga Tonga Hunga Ha'apai is actually active and bubbling up. I don't know, haven't seen or heard anything from there for a while. Whoop, let's get rid of that. And Yasur is right there. That's actually a Yasur, and that is what that one is looking like right now. Looks pretty awesome. If we go full screen on it, you get a better idea, and that looks pretty cool. Looks like a volcano to me. All right, let's back to normal and back here. There we go. And again, looking at Leolotok is right around here, doing its thing. Then we've got Semeru, Merapi, and Krakatoa, and of course some pollution from Jakarta itself there. Gee, just about forgot where that place was. Not seeing too much coming off of Taal, and that is partially pollution from Taal as well as population. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. And Looking at North America, not too bad. Fairly clear. We do see our pollution makers. Edmonton here. This would be Grand Cache out here. And I'm not sure what this plume is coming from. That could be, that's another oil refinery. We got lots of those here. Down here, of course, Mexico. We do see that Mexico City and Popocatépetl are still producing quite a bit of SO2. And as we go down, we know that we've got Fuego, which we can't see, as well as those other volcanoes down there, and doing their thing. Anyway, Colombia, those two are still active. I'm not going to bother with getting into it too much. This seems to be something that came off of that volcano, the Sabancaya, if I said it right, and that is what is now drifting into Bolivia. That is basically it for SO2, and let us pop over to our good weather map, and I'm not going to go into it too terribly much. We do want to see a few places. I'm interested in looking at Iceland, seeing how warm it is there. Not very. They're getting northern winds rather than the stuff coming in from the south. And they do have just a little bit of that warmer air coming up, but most of it is coming from the north and making a mess. If we take a look at precipitation real quick, you see snow, more snow for Ragnar. And we're not liking that. So anyway, back to temperature for a second, and we'll take a look at Europe in general. There's Ireland, of course, warm. My God, that Irish monk has got the heat turned up. And of course, England, not quite as warm as Ireland, but southern end is a little bit. Trojan Pony is in the house. Welcome. Portland got a freak snowstorm today. Wow, that is awesome. Okay. Anyway, France looks nice and warm. Spain, a little bit on the cool side still, not sure why. Germany looking a little cooler than they should be. Same as Italy. And one of the comments I made this morning was, good weather for... Oh, yeah. Do you call that good weather? Oh, boy. Norway... Sweden and Finland, they're still doing their thing, and I guess that would be warmer weather for you. And okay, snuck in at the end. Okay, Trojan Pony, no problem. Jabari Smith, welcome, and you're popping in right near the end of our stream here today. And but thanks for popping in. We don't mind. So that's basically it for Europe. You can kind of see the temperatures aren't as warm as they could be yet, and and of course if we go across the northern portions, we do see Texas quite warm today, not as warm in California at all, and that may be why that freak snowstorm happened in Portland, where apparently now it is about 6 degrees. And yeah, it was colder before. I do remember seeing that. And it's funny, 10 degrees up in Seattle, and that's much further north. So they did have some weird weather going on there. And it's kind of, this year, weather is weird so far. I mean, we had that very warm spell in February where it should normally be 30 to 40 below zero. And it was actually quite warm, so didn't make sense. Anyway, real quick look around the equator. We do see Brazil is still heating up again, doing its thing. Venezuela very hot, and we go across our equatorial zone. I'll get that out. and we see what it's doing. New Zealand, not as warm down on the southern end, top end, a little bit warmer. And of course, Australia warming up in the outback again, looking not so bad. We do see that heavy rotation here, so likely more storms. The lighter area right here in New Guinea and that area, that is the mountains. That's why they're colder. But you got 30 Celsius in most of those places. And of course, here in Java and that, it looks still pretty warm, normal. And there's the storm. That's why we had clear skies. Everything is being drawn up and away. So looks kind of awesome. And I want to get into precipitation real quick. Doesn't look as bad, but we still see our equatorial storm all the way around the planet. Okay. And that is kind of odd to see, but it is there. Storms right there off of New Zealand and on New Zealand, not good. Hopefully they will fare well. And this one here, what is it, Malacas? That one is out in the north of the Philippines, heading, I don't know if it's heading for Japan or where it's going. It's got to be almost on top of Guam. I don't know where Guam's out here, I think. So, no, not on Guam. Never mind, X-nay that. And as we go through, we see this very long, streaky type of a storm there. Some really weird ways that this thing is putting these storms together. Some weird cut lines, if you will, on the storms. And kind of find it odd. Precipitation, west or eastern Canada, still getting some, and of course in the U.S. We're seeing another storm moving across, but yeah, a lot of snow in the western, northwestern U.S. states, so definitely something happening, and of course, why not snow in Canada? Not like we haven't seen that before. Okay, and I think I'm going to wrap it up unless there is some other nice weather place that you guys wanted to see stuff at. Okay. All right. What was... okay. I'm just trying to see what was going on here. All right. Okay, not going to worry about that. Anyway, looking for our cold spot for today really quickly. Minus 61 so far. Minus 63 we've seen. Pretty cold there. There's got to be colder spots. And I'm sure there is. But I don't want to bore you with this. It's just my fascination to see how cold it really gets down there. I don't really want to go there, you know. Every time I look at these temperatures, I'm going, no, 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 no. As much as I'd like to go see it, I don't want to. Anyway, minus 63 degrees Celsius is what the temperature is there, and I don't think we want to worry about that. So you're going to be warmer no matter what. And that is all really, really cool. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, cold where you are, Doc. Yes, actually it is. And okay, you're welcome, Leo. And thank you for being here. We really do appreciate that. And anyway, I think it's time to wrap it up, you guys. So I'm going to see if I can't throw it back onto something that will end us in a lavely time here. And yeah, I do have a few minutes on there that we can look at and let it run while I finish up with my spiel here. So we'll get that going and put you back onto some canned lava, sort of. And of course, this is Ragnar that we're going to, and you can have a look at it. This is day 130. Let me get that screen set properly, and there we go. And that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Quick read back on all these wonderful super chats. We had Perfectability 999 for $5. Bill Paget 632, which is a little odd number, but thanks, Bill. We really do appreciate it. Diane Craig threw in $4.99. David Cota, a $2 super chat. Old Mummy of Hamsters, $10 super chat. And Daryl R with a $2 super chat. I thank each and every one of you for those wonderful super chats. That does help out support the stream. And of course, we had Neil or Ove, if I pronounced it correctly. Hope I did, Neil, if you're still here. And thank you for joining the Lavaliers. And also want to say a big thank you to my moderators. And yes, Piggy was in the background, but she was sleeping for the most part. Apparently, she put my Solar Sky channel on. And now this is the cue, C&D boy. Solar Sky channel. Hint, hint. Throw it on. Link. And that'd be better. And I know I've gone way over here, just about a total hour beyond what we needed to be doing for a 2-hour stream. And anyway, it is wonderful, and I do appreciate everything. My moderators, wonderful people, Arizona Snowman, and there we go. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. We were hoping for the Solar Sky one, C&D boy, and hopefully that will work. And not trying to make your life hard, though. Okay, you'll get more money if you pin your PayPal account to the top of the chat. Then you won't lose any. Yeah, that's true, Spooky Avocado, and I am still working on that. PayPal and me didn't get along. They wrecked a business of mine, and I still have words for them, and they have yet to apologize. And anyway, we won't go there. It's one of those things. They were wrong, I was right, and they had to put their foot in their mouth. And but they won't apologize. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about them. I'm still gonna I'm still gonna work on that, though. That's just the way they did things. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the wonderful members that support the chat and support the channel. That's all the people in green. You guys are awesome, and thank you kindly for being here and helping out. Gets a bucket full of lava. Yep. Yeah, just careful, and you want to get that lava that's over there where the arrow is. That's the freshest lava, and those other spots. Okay, I'm not sure why those arrows were even there. I'm not listening to it, so I don't know. But thank you, everyone, for being here today. You guys are all awesome, and really do appreciate having each and every one of you be part of our wonderful lava family. Have yourselves a wonderful night or day or morning or evening, whatever you're at, and you take care of yourself. Kim Raudenbush says, Dr. Fox, and thank you for the bonus time. It's okay, Kim, I'll send you the bill. I'm kidding. You're welcome, and have a very, very good evening. Take care, everyone, and please remember, tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, everyone. Thank you. And I forgot the oink oink. Sorry. Good night, everyone. Oink oink.
Assalamu alaikum.
It's great to see you.